Hello, everybody. My name is Paul Williams, or you can call me Paul. And today I'm basically going to show you how to basically beat each of the Doom Raiders. So the major bosses of the game, except for Chaos, because that was his own separate video. So I brought in just a team of physical attackers because even if you could do range, it's more so about dodging the boss, because they throw a lot of stuff at you. So I'm just gonna go from easiest to hardest. So see you all there when I get there. Okay, so first fight is surprisingly Dreamcatcher. She's not really that hard. So I did say I would do this easiest to hardest, so of course my main method is just to run behind her, just to hit the sleeping Mabu, and then charge up your strongest attack. Seriously, these things barely do anything.
Why is it that every time I harness the power of someone's dreams, I also get
Now I am trying to show off that a physical attacking Skylander can actually do this. Maybe just run up to the side of her while hitting her.
I'm out of dream energy. Quick.
Is Wind Up stuck? Holy shit, Wind Up is stuck. Hold on. Another one of those trap team glitches, I guess. Yeah, so I hate to see that happen.
Can't blame a head for trying.
There we go, he's fixed. I don't know what happened there. Oh, gotta keep going. Be careful of her attack where she steals your health.
You guys are so going down. Yeah.
Honestly, I think Dreamcatcher should have been like a magic villain. I mean, just hear her name, Dreamcatcher. And we aren't fighting in like some tornado. I think we're fighting in someone's dreams, and dreams aren't magical. Anyway, on to the next villain.
Dreamcatcher defeated.
Alright, so I'm basically going to fight Crank. I think Crankcase is like the second easiest. So first off, he's going to drop down. What you want to do is take one swing at him, and play Ring Around the Rosie. He'll laugh at you, but not that hard of a fight. So when he gets dizzy, just do one full combo on him.
Time to pick up my old buddy, Mr. Target.
Now, surprisingly, he does not hit that hard. As I will try not to demonstrate. I'm trying to speed up the boss fight. Unfortunately, I cannot skip this cutscene for some reason.
I just realized what this party needs. Yes, yes. Drop my beloved barrel baddies.
Alright, now begins the other phase of the fight. This is actually kind of easy, to be honest. Because these things act like chompies. Also, if you did get hurt, they will actually give you health back. Whoop! Not really. Anyway, I'm trying to use physical attacks. All right, so how much health do you actually get back? 225. So, even if you did get hurt, you would probably be at full health. Like, this is a very forgiving boss. Heck, even this acid, or this goo, doesn't actually hurt that much. It just slows you down. In fact, you could just jump right out of it. Honestly, this is more of a fight that I do enjoy fighting. Just because it feels like Crankcase was designed for every Skylander in mind. Alright, just keep whacking at him. Alright, now time for the tough fight part of the fight. Which is this giant well-looking Frankenstein. I know there's Crank. Alright, so bait him into attacking twice. Just don't and try and hit him from behind. You don't want to you don't. Alright, so you don't want to like hit him in front, otherwise he'll swing both those arms and he really does hurt. Okay, his name is Woodenstein. Did not know he had a name. Eventually he will go down. Alright, now it's time for the final phase of the fight. And it's probably going to be the easiest. So, you need to stand in front of this buzzsaw. I know it sounds dangerous, but hear me out. Then you need to lead him in there. Eventually he'll start hurting himself. When he jumps back, you can hit him a little bit. Oh, gotta be careful. Alright, now you can bait... Now try to bait Woodenstein, since all his attacks will lunge. Just be careful of Dr. Crankcase, because he will attempt to hurt you. Now, this is the part where his spin becomes very hard to dodge. Right here. Eventually, Woodenstein will shred himself. So it's not that hard. Alright. Now begins the final phase. Alright, so Crankcase is actually hard to dodge this time. For some reason, he's on point this time. So what I like to do is lead him up here. Like, he will start gunning for you. What you can do is that you can take an attack, that way he'll fall for it. Because his boss fight really isn't really, really does like giving you health. Plus, he doesn't hit that hard. Surprisingly, unlike a certain other Doom Raider, since he is the third. He is one of the. Alright, bait him in there, and he's finished. On to the next boss fight. Oh, there's the music. Okay, on to the next. Boss. Yeah, so when the fight starts, I like to hang back against the wall, just so that way I can dodge all the shockwaves. So go this way because he'll start spawning him this way, and make your way over there. That way you can dodge all these shockwaves. You know, you're trying not to get hurt as much as possible. Alright, now be careful because he'll start to spawn them around you. So of course, you know, don't try staying in the middle. Let me see if I can get some health back actually. Alright, so he's going to try hitting me. So, during this part of the fight, just hang back against the wall. And just dodge the shockwaves. Don't bother trying to hit Chumpy Mage yet. Try to jump across as many shockwaves as possible, so that way you're not in an impossible position. So hang back from the wall and just jump between shockwaves, alright? Once he stops, you can actually try hitting him if you want to. Alright, now it's time that we start hitting him for real. So whenever he jumps, jump towards him. Just jump again. Jump all over his shockwaves, start hitting him. Should not have picked a Swap Force character. They're terrible at jumping. So once he does this, just do what I said before. Jump in between the shockwaves, jump as many as possible. Once he stops, make your way towards him best you can. And he's going to repeat. Surprisingly, he isn't really that hard to beat, to be honest. But yeah, on to the next fight. Okay, now on to a very, very kind of easy boss for a very tough level. Yes, I am doing the DLC Doom Raiders as well. Alright. So, of course, you want to stay out of that. Oh, I guess flying sort of helps. I'm going to try not to fly, alright? Okay, every time you hear Luminous talk, immediately jump. You're going to see why in it later. Alright, so, you don't... Now, even though you can hit these crystals back, you don't really want to. Okay, immediately jump, just in case. Because you need these crystals in order to get rid of his shield, which is obvious. Alright, so immediately jump, because he will try firing those crystals right back at you. Sorry, not crystals, the laser. As soon as he starts that animation. See? Remember, as soon as you hear him talk, start jumping. He was about to fire that laser right at me. So, you know. Oh, don't fly. Surprisingly, I do like fighting him, though. Okay, keep the damage up. See, it's a good thing that you save these crystals so that way you can hurt him later with them. Just mash the button. Alright, now this phase isn't really that bad. He's just gonna try hitting me. I always recommend jumping over the lasers when they're coming at you. That way you'll be able to make it. Ouch. Now I'm doing water damage. Alright, second and final phase of the fight. You know, I always try getting rid of these statues, so that way they aren't that much of a pest. But he will leave himself vulnerable. Okay, give me the crystal. Oh, gotta be careful. Okay, eventually, yeah. It's not really that hard of a fight. I'm gonna be all honest. I always like to hide behind the statues just in case. Camera! So, you know, in case you don't want to destroy the statues, they are a good hiding spot. come on, I thought I hit him. You know what, Flipper dies, that's okay, I don't mind. Now, luckily, if you're lucky enough, you will have some crystals to hit him with. Now, finding him is the hard part. Oh, gotta be careful. No, I think I'm good, Luminous. Alright, always jump just in case. Ouch. You know, it's fine. You know, I'm surprised I made it that far. You know, this is just for practice. Alright, I don't want to be baited. Hey, Luminous. Well, I am a light core, so I guess it is sort of fitting. But he is almost dead. At least I'm doing better now. Like, I have not played Flipper in a while. Okay, I guess Luminous just wants me to end this fight. Alright, now that's another boss defeated, so I'll see you all in the next one. Okay, flying through space. You know, as you normally do. Alright, now we start getting to the bosses that I think are very, very hard to deal with. Alright, so first thing Wolf is going to do is he's going to power slide towards us. So charge up your strongest attack and start hitting him. So jump whenever he's about to swing at you. Now he's going to do one of his hop smashes. This is your chance to deal some damage to him. Jump. And just repeat the process until the next phase. The reason I picked Igniter was because he doesn't really have a very fast dash move, so it's a better way for me to demonstrate what you can do during a certain phase. Wolfgang's first phase isn't really that hard. Just try not to get hit as best you can. Like, as long as you jump when he's about to hop smash towards you, you should be fine. Just remember to jump whenever the screen slows down. Alright, now it's time for the second phase. Alright, so it's a bit of a risky play, but you can actually run up and hit him, then jump over him. Alright, so charge up your next attack because he's about to do a hop smash. And make sure you run through the notes. Jump, you should be fine. Alright, just repeat the process, so swing, jump. Oh. Okay, maybe it is a bit risky to do. Charge up your strongest attack while he waits for you. You can actually hit him in the back, but make sure you run through those notes. That way you have enough space to hit him. Jump over him. Jump over him again. Run through the notes. Hit him in the back if you want. I'm going to choose not to because I want to play this safe. Hit him again. Alright, now this is why you need to save so much health for it. It's this face right here. So, now the laser patterns are the same every time. Luckily, so you do need to be quick about this. So what I recommend is just staying in the middle. And, you know, try to dodge them as best you can. When this happens... Ouch. Yeah, this is why I say try staying in the middle. That way you have enough room to run. Now, I did do this entire... Man, I'm not doing the best. I did do this entire thing without, with eyebrow. Shit. You know what, Flipluck? Why don't you redeem yourself? I know, sorry I didn't, like, do it perfectly. I was hoping I would. I mean, at least Flipluck is a little bit faster, I think. I feel like Flipluck is a bit faster. But, yeah, the laser part isn't really that bad. Now, when you get to this, where you start shooting one after another, I know sometimes it's late, just start running left and right. And, you know, occasionally jump, that way you can make your way. Okay, now this part's a bit tricky. Now, I would recommend getting near Wolfgang. Only attack him when he's doing his hop smashes. Just stay focused on dodging. Like, you want to actually stay near Wolfgang because remember how those lasers went into like a circle? They will actually form only around Wolfgang. So, you know, you really have to be careful. Ouch. But yeah, you do need to save as much health as you possibly can for this part of the fight. Ouch. I am not doing pretty good. That was very dumb of me. Alright, Grim Creeper, is up. Alright, Grim Creeper, can you do it? I really should start shutting up whenever I'm trying to... But I want to explain what you have to do. Alright, make sure you don't jump immediately as soon as you see the lasers. Like, you do have to delay your jump a bit. Man, right, I forgot. Software's characters can't jump as high. Yeah, because that pattern is kind of hard to dodge. Like I said, these patterns are randomized, so I don't know what exactly you can do during the final phase. Alright, on to the next fight. Oh man, you want to know what I wish Trap Team had? A boss select. Alright. So, even though I know Blaze had some, you know... Man. Okay, I can't... Alright, so fight begins. What you want to do is that you want to lead Chef Pepperjack against the wall. Now, if your character does have, you know, some projectiles, try firing at the chef. I picked Blades because, you know, I haven't played him in a while. For the other core Skylander. Now, if you do get hurt, chances are there will be a health drop that will pop out for you. Okay, now comes the phase where it's a bit hard. See, you want to stand in the middle of these lasers. Don't move. Just time your jumps right. Eventually, they will get faster. In this case, start moving up. And then when you jump backwards. Trying to land in the holes. Don't feel too bad if you do get hurt. Chef Pepperjack will heal you. Now, make sure you try getting him to crash into the wall so that way he doesn't, like, how do I put this? He doesn't, you know, make you play the floor as lava. Now, stand in an area where he'll fire his peppers at you. So that way he aims it towards the wall. That way you have more room. Yeah, it turns out they made the AI smart. Ouch. Alright, but yeah, make sure that you lead him towards the wall so that way you have enough room to hurt him. Surprisingly, he does have like a lot of health. Maybe that's all the food he's been making. Okay, that was odd. Alright, jump out. Alright, now begins the other phase. Okay. So, he will try sucking you out. So, what I like to do is jump up over it, move down, jump, and just do what I'm doing on repeat, alright? You know what? It's not flawless. Maybe someone can try it better. Alright, so he'll try faking you out. Ouch. Eventually he'll just, I don't know, get upset. Like I said, I'm not really a big fan of this type of boss fight where he just, did I just... Okay, that's new. I didn't know I could do that with blades. Alright, so just run across as best you can. Try not to get hurt. Eventually he'll hurt himself. Eventually the lava will, you know, go away. Just don't try standing near it. If you can't hurt him, that's okay. Just keep spacing out. Alright, keep running. Alright, run away. You know, it's a shame I can't just like, eat these for health. Because eventually there will be food that spawns, but unfortunately, if it touches the lava, it's destroyed. Apparently, there was someone in the Toys for Bob team that was a Dark Souls fan. Alright, so you can actually still hurt him. In fact, you can actually jump on his stake and start hurting him as well. Alright, so this is your last chance to get some healing in. So, you know, I'm not too worried about how much he will cover the floor. So just heal as best you can. Alright, so if the floor turns red, just stand on these stakes. Alright, so the reason I picked blades is because... Oh. Okay, so sometimes if you have a Skylander, they will have a lunging attack. So... If your Skylander happens to be a physical fire and lunges, you know, say Chop Chop, Slam Bam, and all that, you may have to jump backwards, just in case. Okay, so luckily, you know, the game does not cheap out by saying, hey, jump across these stakes while they're on fire. You don't have to do that. But you will have to play a game of the floor is lava. Now, this is the part of the fight which will become very long or very short, depending on if your character has a projectile attack. Because sometimes the chef will jump out of range of your character and you can't hurt him. Well, I do have a projectile jack, but just, just make sure you don't, get hurt. I don't know why he just has such a beefy health bar for the second major boss in the game. Well, I would say third, but okay. So this is the final part of the fight, and it can get kind of hard. I'll say this: if a laser is right up next to you, just jump over it, because now the camera shifts, which can make it very difficult to, judge. See, like that. And Chef Pepperjack likes to hide in the lava. Just do your best to, dodge. Jump over multiple lasers if you can, while trying your best to hit them as best you can. Yeah, I don't know why the camera shifts. But eventually you will get him. On to the next fight. Okay, getting close to Nightshade. I think Nightshade is the second hardest Doom Raider in this. Alright, first thing you want to do. Let this cutscene play out until you see his poster.
You are persistent, I'll give you that. But I'm afraid I am going to give
As soon as you see Nightshade's poster, immediately remove your Skylander from the portal. You're going to see why in a second. Okay, remove Voodooed, because there are 3 pillars that blow out, that shoot out a big stream of smoke. So the reason I removed Voodooed was because for some reason, when the fight starts, you stand in that puff of smoke. Jesus, I'm hitting this. So what I like to do is that I like to individually hit each of the pillars. Ouch. Yeah, so if I were standing there in the beginning, I would have gotten hurt. So try hitting it as much as possible, but be careful because I don't know why. Did it go away? Huh. You'll see like a weird shadow clone of Nightshade. You want to get away from that, because that hurts a lot for some reason. All right, so you can hurt Nightshade. You can hurt Nightshade if you want to, but it won't be enough to. But you don't have to, because because over time the next part of the fight will start. Okay, second phase of the fight. Nightshade up there decides to be a dick and just start throwing a bunch of knives at you. I find this stupid. But same rules apply. Hit the pillar as much as you possibly can. But make sure you... But when you know that the pillar's about to die, don't try to, do your strongest attack next to it. Because I don't know why, the shadows hurt a lot. Also, keep your eye on the shadows of Nightshade. It's very hard to see in this fight. I have done this before. Voodoo's probably not the best character to do this, I'm sorry. You know what, Igniter? You give it a shot. I don't know why, but I don't know what they did to Voodoo. I don't know. I just don't like this fight because it just throws like a lot of stuff at you. Alright, I will try a sword slam. Luckily, Igniter has that armor and his soul gem. They can't take that away, Trap Team. Ouch.
Hi, Skylander. Hi, Skylander.
Thank God Nightshade is optional. You don't have to fight him to beat the game. Alright, phase 3, and this is probably the hardest one. That giant eye in the background will fire straight at you. So just keep an eye on the projectile that fires, because it really does hurt, like a lot. And I don't really like this fight because, one, it's hard to see, and if you do start the fight, if you don't remove your character, it does. They do take damage for some reason. Alright. So my best advice is to leave the shadows away as best as you possibly can. Don't stand too close to the pillar, otherwise you will get pickpocketed, and for some reason that hurts a lot. And watch for the giant eyeballs projectiles. And try giving yourself room so that way you can move around. Yeah, I really don't like this fight that much. Surprisingly, I did get 2 characters to do it solo. Ouch. Hate this. Okay, I don't know why that shadow's moving faster. See, look at that shadow. It's moving faster than normal for some reason. I don't think there is a pattern to the giant eyeball when it fires. I think it just fires randomly whenever it feels like it. Knives I can understand. Okay, and then knives I can understand. Anyway, once you're on the final pillar, just go ham on it. Eventually, you essentially won the fight. You essentially just won the fight. I don't know, maybe I could solo it with Voodoo, but I don't like that fight that much. Eventually he just gives up. I'm not the best at fighting him, to be honest. Anyway, on to the next and final Doom Raider. Okay, never thought I'd be doing this again, especially since the last time. Alright. So, Golden Queen. I do have a strategy, but it's just that final phase that always kills me. Hold on. I picked self-help because at least she can heal herself a little bit. Alright, first phase starts. She's going to do a shockwave. You can jump over that. Don't run into her, otherwise you will take damage. Alright, second phase isn't so bad. She will occasionally time her shockwaves. What I like to do is jump over them, in between them. Just hit her as much as she possibly can. When she's like this, hit her with her strongest move. All right, now it's time for the second phase of the fight, which is the golden turrets. So jump over. And you can get like a little pattern here. So just hit, jump over, and then just repeat. Eventually the turret will run out of health. Alright, so just hit the Golden Queen non-stop. Until she makes a shockwave, jump, and then stand right here because she's going to make another gold turret. You want to hit this as much as you can. Alright, now begins the other phase. So start focusing on the turret. Make sure you hit when you have a clear opening. Now you don't want to deal too much damage to the Golden Queen, just enough. But occasionally you do want to hurt the Golden Queen, yes, just not that much. When you see like the gold bullets and the shockwave together, jump over it. That way you have enough leeway. But you want to try to attack the turret when it's isolated. Like when the Golden Queen is not next to it. I'm not the best at dodging this phase, to be honest. I hate this fight. No, I'm not, Callie. No, I am not. Alright, hopefully it's almost... And there goes Stealth Elf. Now, I was gonna try... Yeah, I was gonna set it in Voodoo, but then I remembered... No. Jesus, 400 from a light core attack was not enough to put this thing into red. Alright. There should be... Alright. So immediately start attacking the Golden Queen. Because if you do not do that, she will start making another gold turret, then you have to repeat that process again. So for this phase of the fight, Golden Queen cannot take any damage. For some reason. Just time your jumps well. She will make 2 shockwaves, then eventually another phase of the fight will start. So when she does this, now she can take damage for some reason. I do not know why. I guess someone felt cruel today. Alright, so yeah, you can begin to start hitting... I hate this fight. You can begin to start hitting her. Now, something I did learn is that you can actually stand on this and not take damage, because when she makes this type of shockwave, this way you have a bit more leeway. You know, thank God no one on the dev team or playtest saw this. If they did, maybe thank you for leaving it in, but if they didn't... Alright, but as you can see, you can get into sort of like a little rhythm. Sort of into a rhythm. Igniter, you know what, Igniter? You give it a shot. Like I said, whenever you just aren't too comfortable dodging, you can just stand on this ledge. I found out from watching Morning Bouquet's... What am I doing? That is terrible. I should not have done that. I found out by watching Morning Bouquet's Wrecking Ball video. It was a pretty good video for, show. That's where I found it out. Really? Okay, eventually, the game has mercy on you when you deal enough damage to the Golden Queen. And now kicks off the other phase of the fight. Alright, just jump across. I don't know, I just feel like that the turrets just have so much I feel like the turrets just have so much health. Even on Nightmare Mode, I just feel like it just has too much goddamn health. Ouch. Okay, so charge your strongest attack. Alright, so I guess this part's not that bad. Just start... I recommend you start attacking in a clockwise manner with the turrets. So occasionally I just do this. Darn game. Booted, you're up. Okay, I guess I jumped too far. Anyway, just start... Occasionally, just move up and down, like this. You'll be able to dodge all the shots as best you can. You know what? Also put on the hat. I recommend the rainbow hat. Honestly, I think a better pattern that I did show off was in my Crusher video, where I actually did manage to pull the pattern off. It's not really the best, but whatever. Hit it as much as possible, then you just got this one left. I'm not really the best at this fight, despite me doing it 3 times. Well, I'm at the point of the fight where I can only hit this thing once, then jump. I'm just like, what were they thinking with this fight? Like, it's hard, yeah, but it's more of an tedious type of hard than an actual fair challenge. Like, I like Luminous Dr. Crankcase a bit more than this. Because it's at the point where you just ask yourself, does this have like enough health? Also, I saw Golden Queen in the fall or whatever, when she was falling down. Alright, now it's time for the third and final phase.
Stay strong, Skylander. The bigger they are, the harder they fall.
Alright, so I recommend jumping 4 times. So 1, 2, 3, and when you're at your 4th jump, jump out of there, okay? So 1, 2, then jump out of there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, jump out of there, and just go for the Golden Queen's hands. Don't go for her. Don't actually go for her.
Nice. You'll have this queen captured in no time.
Then 4th jump out of there. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Just keep doing the process again until she feels like getting hit. So you will be doing this up to 3 times. Right up there with Voodoo. Wish there was a way to up his speed. Of course, you can't hit her torso. Now, this is the final phase of the fight. And something I do not like. So they will endlessly start shooting at you. You know what, Flipper? You do your best. And to this I say, so the best strategy I can think of is you just go in the circle. And just try and occasionally just jump. Now, if you do jump across, switch to another gold turret. Eventually, you know, the damage will build up. Now, occasionally, and you may have to watch out, they will actually go. The gold turrets will actually go in the middle. I do not know what causes this. When you see that, just you know, try your best. Oh, there it is again. But yeah, just try going from turn to turn, dealing as much damage to each of them. It will actually pay off later. see, there it is again. Now it does this. Again, I do not know what causes that. I have gotten to the end before, but again, I do not know what causes the bullets to go into the middle of the stage.
Brace for impact.
Just try your best to dodge it and pray to God that luck is on your side. Oh. I will not go underground for a rouser, however. Hopefully, you know, this... Yeah, this is the part of the fight where I'm gonna ask... Do the golden turrets have enough health? I feel like the golden turrets just have too much health in this fight. Alright. Alright, start destroying the red ones. Alright, so just occasionally start jumping because now the golden turrets are just going to be really close to you. Then, yeah, something like this. Oh, see, now they're shooting in the middle again. Look, when they're really close to you, just focus on dodging. And just occasionally when you're right next to one, when you just... Luckily you can cancel your jump. Yeah, they're really close. Jesus, like, look at this. It makes me question, was this made for every character in mind? You know, with the damage and the health drawn back. Really close. See, it just gets really close to you for some reason. I don't know why. Until eventually it gets so close that you can't really do damage for a while. Oh. Just gotta keep dodging. Yeah, not really an expert on this. But thank God that eventually the turrets that just... The gold bullets that spawn in the middle of the arena just go away. But yeah, it just gets really, really close. Come on. Ouch! And when you get to the last one, it's not really that bad. Just start wailing on it. See, how come the pattern can't be like this? See, I can actually hit this thing now. Still hitting it. Come on. There. Jesus, that was really, I'm sorry. That was a bit much if I were to say something. Alright, now this is where the game might actually get a bit difficult. Well, Rouser, stop T-posing. So, depending on how much you did this fight, one or two things are going to happen. Alright? Let me just get up for a second. Alright, just hit this. Still running. Oh. Okay, I don't know what causes this, but sometimes the gate could pop up, making you stuck. I haven't tried this out yet, but maybe get a second controller and plug it in. Because I don't know why your character will pop out of the arena, maybe past the gate. Again, I do not know what causes it to happen. But that is my very best that I can do in showing you on how to beat each of the bosses solo, kind of. Like, again, I'm not really much of an expert on this game because I don't like Trap Team that much. So, you know, hopefully you can try my patterns out. I do have other videos. I recommend watching the Crusher one. You know, Crusher vs. Golden Queen that I did. I died at the end, yes, but I did get pretty far. Like, Crusher and probably Nightmare are the closest thing to, like, a physical Skylanders hit challenge that they can do on the Golden Queen. But I do kind of like some of the bosses, just not all of them, in my humble opinion. I don't know, just for how much of a bullet hell some of them can become. Especially for the physical side of the characters. Which I don't think it should be like that, where you have to use a projectile character in order to win. You know, I kind of want all Skylanders, regardless of the path you choose or how they fight, to be able to beat the boss on any difficulty. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. My name is Paul Lee Williams, or you can call me Paul, and I'll see you all again next time. Have a good day, everybody.